iPhone 5C loudspeaker replacement guide. The tools we'll need for this procedure are tweezers, a proprietary Apple screwdriver called a pentalobe screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, a 000 Phillips head screwdriver, a plastic prying tool or a spudger, and a guitar pick, a suction cup. All of these tools should come standard with your replacement kit. Let's begin by locating the two pentalobe screws near the iPhone charging port. Removing the two screws will allow us to pry the phone open. Place the suction cup near the home button. The phone can only be opened from this side. A quick tip just in case: if your screen is cracked, put a piece of packing tape over the screen. This will allow you to get grip regardless of the screen's condition. Once the suction cup is in place and has suction, go ahead and lay the phone down and pry up on it at the same time as trying to sneak a pick into the bottom left corner. Once you crack the phone open, you can go ahead and use the pick to pry into the crack and then just twist it upwards. Okay, we're in. There are 4 Phillips head screws that are securing the shield. This shield protects 3 cables from coming apart. These 3 cables secure the screen to the phone itself. In case you get the screws mixed up, just remember that the longest screw goes in the top right corner. With the 4 Phillips head screws removed, go ahead and remove the I/O shield. This will give you access to the cables. With a prying tool, gently remove the connection on the right. Gently pry up on it, making sure not to jerk too hard because you can rip out the socket with the connection. Now the last connection, all the way from the back, grab it by the corner and gently push it out. The screen is now free and out of the way. The speaker is secured with the following 3 Phillips head screws. Go ahead and unscrew the 3 Phillips head screws, taking each one out except for the middle. Leave that one in place because it's difficult to get to. With the 3 Phillips head screws undone, gently detach the home button cable that's slightly glued onto the speaker. Be very, very careful when performing this step. Use tweezers to gently 1 millimeter at a time to unhook that cable. Once the home button cable is unglued on the bottom right, go ahead and pry the speaker up slightly. It's still attached to an antenna cable on the top right, so be very careful. Pry it out at an angle like this. Now it's free. We'll need to transfer the following tape bracket onto the new speaker. Go ahead and peel that back. It comes right off. After you take that off, go ahead and remove the small metallic bracket that's also there. Reassembly. Begin the reassembly by reattaching the piece of tape with the bracket. Make sure to line it up as you see here on the screen. Once you stick it on there, go ahead and reattach the small little metallic clip. Make sure to reattach it as you see here on the screen. Now reinsert the speaker at an angle. Make sure to hook the antenna cable. You can use tweezers to assist you. Put the speaker in at an angle and drop it into its slot. Make sure it sits firmly and doesn't wobble and that the antenna cable is not trapped. Go ahead and reinsert the 3 Phillips head screws. Start with the middle first to secure that. After resecuring the middle screw, go ahead and attach the screw on the left. Now secure the third screw on the right. Make sure not to forget to fold down and secure the home button cable. You can use the residual glue. Make sure that it lines up correctly with the pinholes or the home button won't work. The screen is now ready to get reconnected to the phone. Line up the screen for reattachment. Make sure to peel back all of the cables and hold them down with your left thumb, exposing the last cable. Go ahead and work that into its socket carefully, making sure that it clicks in. Now the second cable. And the final last cable. Make sure to carefully click these in. If you feel too much resistance, push the cable back and try to reseat it again. Make sure that everything's clicked in and tight. Let's place the shield back on. In the following orientation, go ahead and lay down the shield and secure it with the 4 Phillips head screws with the long screw in the top right. If you have them mixed up, just make sure that this screw goes in the top right and then the shorter ones go around the contour of the I/O shield. Re-secure the remaining screws. Okay, we're now ready to clamp up the phone. Go ahead and lift the phone up and work the top edge of the screen into the phone case first, then clamp it down. Clamp it down gently, going around the contour of the phone, making sure that everything is tightly clicked in. Once everything feels tight and properly aligned, it's time to resecure the 2 pentalobe screws. Once the 2 pentalobe screws are secure, the installation is finished. It's time to power on and test the device. If this video helped you, please subscribe and check out more cool videos at appledollars.com.